There are moments when the news you have been waiting for arrives unexpectedly. What once felt uncertain begins to turn in your favor. Information, opportunities, or confirmation comes through at the right time. This kind of moment often feels sudden, but it is usually the result of quiet preparation and patience behind the scenes. There are moments in life when the weight you carried feels heavier than your strength. A quiet worry, something unresolved, something that lingers in the background of your thoughts, returning when the world grows still. You have tried solving it. You've turned it over in your mind, searching for answers, searching for relief, yet nothing seems to move. And slowly, a question begins to form within your mind. What if this is how it'll always be? But that thought is not the truth. For even now, unseen by your eyes, something is shifting. What once appeared tangled is quietly being unraveled. What once seemed delayed is carefully being aligned. And the answers that you have been waiting for is not approaching in chaos, but in perfect order. You are about to receive news that will change the atmosphere of your life, not in the distant future, but soon. So suddenly, in fact, that it'll feel as though a burden has been lifted in a single breath. The weight will, the weight will resolve, the tension will loosen, and the heaviness that you carry will give way to clarity. You'll find yourself standing in a new state of mind, one where peace replaces worry and confidence replaces doubt. And you will realize that it was never falling apart. It was being rearranged. This moment will not simply resolve a problem, it will mark the beginning of a new season. A season where doors open with ease, where the path ahead feels lighter, where the days no longer feel like something to endure, but something to embrace. Even now, your life is being prepared for a transformation so complete that in time you will look back and scarcely remember the person you once were. The sorrow that once defined your days will fade like a distant memory. The uncertainty that once troubled your spirit will be replaced with quiet assurance. And you will step into a new environment, both within and around you, where everything feels aligned, as though you have finally arrived where you were always meant to be. But you may not yet see how it'll happen. You may not yet understand the sequence of events, but not all things are revealed before their time. Some blessings arrive without announcement, only to reveal that in hindsight, every detail had already been arranged. As it is written in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And in Romans chapter 8, verse 28, all things work together for good to those who love God. And again, in Psalm chapter 30, verse 5, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. What you are stepping into is that morning. And when it arrives, you will not question it. You will simply know. I'd like to end this message with a parable. A man once carried a sealed letter in his pocket. For many days he refused to open it. He feared what it might contain. Bad news, perhaps, or confirmation of his worries. So he walked with it, day after day, growing heavier under the weight of what he imagined it said. One evening, exhausted from the burden of uncertainty, he finally opened the letter. And inside, he found not sorrow, but good news. A door had been opened for him. A path had already been prepared. And the answer that he had been waiting for had been written long before he chose to read it. And in that moment, he realized the weight that he carried was never the letter itself, but the fear of what he believed it contained. The lesson: often the burden that you feel is not the situation, but the uncertainty surrounding it. When resolution comes, it does more than solve the problem. It restores peace. What you fear may be unfolding against you, may in truth be unfolding for you. And when the answer finally arrives, you will see that what once troubled your heart was only a doorway leading you into a life far greater than the one you imagined. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been Chris Anisti, and until next time, take care, and God bless you.